Welcome to our 5-minute journey into the fascinating world of membranes. You know, when I was a kid, I had this incredible Claymation set. I loved building things with it, especially things from the natural world. Today, we're going to use the magic of Claymation to explore something equally as fascinating: the different types of membranes and their unique functions in the body. Get ready to dive in. Imagine a cell, the basic unit of life, as a bustling city. Now, every city needs boundaries, right? That's where membranes come in. These flexible barriers control what goes in and out. They keep invaders out and let nutrients in. Think of it like a checkpoint. Membranes are high-tech security systems, made of a double layer of fats called phospholipids, with special proteins acting like doors and windows, allowing specific molecules to pass through. Some proteins act like pumps, constantly adapting to the cell's needs, regulating nutrients, removing waste, and communicating with other cells. Now, let's zoom in on a particular type of membrane called epithelial membranes. These are like the body's frontline defenders, forming a protective barrier over our skin and lining our internal organs. Picture them as a tightly woven sheet of fabric made up of epithelial cells stitched together. This continuous layer acts like a shield, guarding against physical damage, harmful bacteria, and even dehydration. But that's not all. Epithelial membranes are also masters of multitasking. Some of them, like those lining our digestive system, are specialized for secretion. Think of your stomach lining, releasing digestive juices to break down food. That's epithelial membranes in action. Others, like those in our kidneys, are experts in filtration, removing waste products from the blood. So next time you think about your skin protecting you from the sun, or your stomach digesting that delicious meal, remember the mighty epithelial membranes working tirelessly behind the scenes. Now imagine two surfaces constantly rubbing against each other. Ouch, right? That's where serous membranes come in, acting as the body's natural lubricants. These smooth, slippery membranes line body cavities that don't open to the outside world, like the space around our heart, lungs, and abdominal organs. Think of them like a thin layer of oil, reducing friction and allowing organs to move freely without causing damage. It's like the difference between trying to slide a heavy box across a rough floor versus a smooth, polished surface. Serous membranes are made up of two layers, a parietal layer lining the cavity wall and a visceral layer covering the organs. And here's the cool part. The space between these layers is filled with a thin, watery fluid called serous fluid. This fluid acts as the ultimate lubricant, reducing friction even further and allowing our organs to glide smoothly against each other. It's like a built-in slip and slide for our insides, ensuring everything moves without a hitch. Next up, we have mucous membranes, the body's sticky trap for unwelcome guests. These membranes line the cavities that open to the outside world, like our respiratory system, digestive tract, and urinary system. Imagine them as a sticky flypaper, coated with a thick, slippery fluid called mucus. This mucus traps dust, bacteria, viruses, and other potential invaders. But it's not just about trapping. Mucus also contains antibodies and enzymes that neutralize pathogens. It's like having a built-in defense system. Some mucous membranes are also involved in secretion and absorption. For example, the lining of your intestines absorbs nutrients from food, while the lining of your respiratory tract helps to humidify the air you breathe. So next time you think about that runny nose, remember it's your mucous membranes working hard to protect you. Last but not least, we have connective tissue membranes, the strong and supportive members of the membrane family. Unlike other membranes, these are made up entirely of connective tissue, with no epithelial cells to be found. Think of them as the scaffolding of the body, providing support and protection to our organs and other structures. They're like the sturdy framework of a building, holding everything together. One example is the synovial membranes, which line the cavities of our joints. These membranes secrete a special fluid called synovial fluid, which lubricates the joints and allows for smooth movement. Another example is the meninges, which are 3 layers of membranes that surround and protect our brain and spinal cord. These membranes act like a cushion, absorbing shocks and preventing damage to our delicate nervous system. So, from our joints to our brains, connective tissue membranes play a crucial role in keeping us moving, thinking, and functioning at our best. Thanks for joining us on this quick dive into the world of membranes. We've explored the amazing diversity of these structures, from the protective barriers of epithelial membranes to the lubricating power of serous membranes. Remember, membranes are essential for life, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our bodies functioning properly. So the next time you think about the complexity of the human body, take a moment to appreciate the incredible world of membranes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating science content. See you next time.